Guys, welcome to Clockwork Noodles. This is the delayed midway review. I am so sorry it's late. It's only a week late. Hello and welcome to the channel if you are new. I am Clockwork Noodles. I talk about airing anime of the season, anime stuff in general, and just me. Occasionally I overshare. That seems to be happening a lot more in some of the animes I'm breaking down this season. Before we get going, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. It does me a huge world of favours. It really means a lot to me. Your support is amazing. Some of you guys who have been here for many seasons. I think we've been going now for just over a year and a bit when it comes to anime in general. I have found many people to talk to, people just to chat to and share my thoughts on anime. There is a Discord channel too for you guys to get notified whenever videos drop. This just pings your phone and you know I've got a video up on the channel for you to go and check out. In this video, we're going to break down my top 3 OPs, EDs and current standing anime. Yes, it's only halfway through the season, but it's interesting to see how I think halfway and then compare it to the end, because some animes can make and break depending on the anime ending, depending on what the anime chooses to do. How does it end? Does it stick the ending? We had many big players last season. We had Tact Op Destiny starting quite high. That even made, I think, the top 3 when it came to midway review. It fell out of the charts completely by the end. So this is why I think it's fascinating to do it. You guys also enjoy me talking about it. And I get to see if my thoughts match up to your thoughts. Now, this has been an insane season. Sunday was my favourite day ever. Attack on Titan, we had Demon Slayer, both of them going head to head. My jaw was on the floor most of the time. Absolutely loved Sundays. Obviously now Demon Slayer has fallen, it's gone, it's ended, but we have had that season 3 announcement. Very, very happy. I'm totally going to watch that when I get a chance. Attack on Titan will be leaving us in April. This is the last time we get to experience the Attack on Titan hype. An amazing season. I picked it up a few years after it aired, so I binged it and then I waited for it. I don't think there's ever going to be anything con related that's going to match the Attack on Titan hype. That going to a con and seeing just entire rows of people saluting. Amazing. Even if you don't like Attack on Titan, you can't deny the impact it's had as an anime nonetheless. There's been some amazing animes airing this season. It's also been an anime season where there's a lot of big titles going on, but there's some really nice small gems out there, and I really hope that I can share some thoughts on what's going on. I've got some fun things to talk about. We always start at the OPs. I think it's time to talk about my top 3 OP. As always, I like to crown a honourable mention. As an honourable mention, I'm going to give it to Ranking of Kings. We have Hadaka no Yusa, or Yuka. That is a song by Vaundry. I like this OP. This OP took a while to grow on me, but it starts quiet and then it picks up. As a anime which has received very little media attention, I don't think it's really got the people watching it that it deserves to have. The song itself really does build on this second chunk, because the second part of Ranking of Kings has picked up. It's all twisting, it's turning, the plot is now finally out in the open, and I like some of the visuals by this. There's a lot of nice visuals. We've got the clawing, the entrapment of our Miranju, the current antagonist of the story, and I bet there's going to be a nice story behind it of what's actually going on. I think the true villain is probably King Boss himself. We are going to find out eventually as we're coming to the last chunk of this anime. It's been an amazing anime. I really enjoyed it, but the OP is great. It builds up, it's catchy, it's in my head right now as I think about it. It's really nice, and the visuals are just really nice. I think it sets the tone for the anime. In third place, I'm going to give it to Vanitas. I really enjoy it, and this is Your Name by Little Glee Monster. If you've seen my breakdowns, I did mention that the OP this season, it's a contrast to the first part OP. The first part OP is fun, bouncy, we're spinning around, there's colours everywhere, it's really lively. This one is frozen, it's cold, the characters are separated. The way that it has been brought out, the way it's being contrasted, the way it's been composed, everything about the OP is perfect for a season apart. This half where there's snow everywhere, it's cold, and if anything, our main characters aren't in the limelight. If you've been watching those breakdowns, I honestly do think the main character for this chunk is Chloe. The main characters right now, in the OP, they are searching for something. They're searching for each other and they're not really around. A really good choice of song portrayal that we're showing a second part as very different from the first part of Vanitas. Really do enjoy it. Really like this anime in particular, and it's still doing wonders, and I really do think it's worth your time if you haven't picked it up yet. In second place, let's go for Sabikui Bisco with Kaze no Oto Sai Kokone. I can't even read my writing, guys, and that is by Juna. This is such a cool song. This is such a good song, I have to. Just that opening riff, the craziness, the wackiness, the colour. There are a lot of hidden features inside this OP on screen. It's in my head. It's an earworm. I want it on my phone. I want to download it. I need this song. It's amazing. And it just sets up the wackiness, the craziness. Everything about Sabikui Bisco just feels like a 90s anime. It's got a real 90s feel to it. It's crazy. It's off the wall. And if you've been watching my breakdowns, you know that I really love this anime. And I think even though it's appearing off the wall and crazy, it's a lot more grounded than you think, and the plot actually has been quite figured out. I think there's a lot going on, and they have been leading us through a breadcrumb, and there's breadcrumbs everywhere. And the OP is no different. Lots of hints at the idea of who could be behind the big problem, the oversized life that is going on in this irradiated wasteland. I love Sabikui Bisco. The OP is amazing. However, there's only one thing that could have overtaken Sabikui Bisco, and if I gave you the hint that Sabikui Bisco rose through the ranks because it's heavy, you might know what number one is. I think everybody knows what number one is. The Rumbling by Sim, Attack on Titan. There's probably no shock on anybody right now that this song is amazing. I have this song on my phone. I play it on my way to work because I wish there was a rumbling at work at times. This song is great. I knew of the band because they did the song for Rage of Behemoth. It is a good anime. You should definitely check out Rage of Behemoth if you get a chance. Mainly the first season of Rage of Behemoth. Really, really good. Heavy song as well. Guys, I am just a sucker for when it comes to heavy metal. Love heavy riffs. The Rumbling is just a mixture of heavy, screaming, beautiful soft choruses. I love it. I've seen some amazing remixes already. Nothing made me so excited than this opening. Quite a while since I've been this hyped about a song opening. I love it. I love everything about this opening. There's a lot of hints and there's a lot of foreshadowing, and pretty much if you know about the OP because it's pretty much all there. I sadly, with Attack on Titan, I love it to bits, but I got spoiled. I got spoiled by everybody. I love Attack on Titan. The fan base has spoiled it for me, so I know what's going to happen. And I haven't touched the manga, but I know exactly what's going to happen because people don't shut up. OP, absolutely amazing. Rumbling all the way. It's probably going to be my vote for anime opening of the year. I have to give it to Sim because it's made charts. It's made US charts. Again, you can love and hate Attack on Titan, but you can't deny its important impact across seas. And anything that gets anime in the limelight for over here, making it more accessible. Demon Slayer's movie hits in the box office. It took half a year, roughly about a year, to get to the UK. The new upcoming Jujutsu Kaisen movie, I'm getting it in March. That thing aired in Japan in December. There is some really big rumblings going on. Intended pun there in the anime world. Anime is slowly getting more mainstream. I don't want to say mainstream in a bad way because there's a lot of negative connotations with mainstream, but it's more accessible. I was able to go and see Belle in my own cinema 2 days. I only gave it 2 days showing, but I was able to see anime, and there were enough people in that cinema for me to go, this is amazing. There's people in this area who watch anime, who will come and see Belle, and Belle didn't get a single bit of notice on the TV. There was no ads or anything for it. So I was so proud. I will be seeing Jujutsu Kaisen when it airs on March the 18th because I can't wait. It's going to be really, really hype. So those are my OPs. Let's now move on to the EDs. In honourable mention, and I feel bad because it's honourable mention again, it is Ranking of Kings. This is Flare by Millet. First part ending was great. I thought it told a nice story. This ending is peaceful. Both of the endings for Osama Ranking just feel like the end of a story. It's nighttime, it's quiet, the story is over, the action is done, all of the characters are peaceful, everyone's reflecting. I like the fact that Kage is always seen, especially in the original, he was holding a toy under the leaf. It's a nice peaceful time, it's a nice wrap up for an anime. See, the story is very violent, bloody at times, but it just feels like it's needed. It feels like it's a nice needed quiet moment in the storytelling. The colours are often blues, there's a lot of blues in the anime. Really nice colour. I think blue really suits the anime as a whole. A hopeful, peaceful, innocent, childlike colour. Absolutely love it. Osama Ranking definitely deserving at least a mention on here. Definitely the underdog of the season. Definitely deserves a lot more love than it's getting, sadly. In third position, Akama no Koi by Ai Hikigami, and that is Attack on Titan. don't like the ED as much as I do the OP. It is a very good ED nonetheless. There's a lot of nice themes, there's a lot of symbology, there's a lot of nice transitions. Really do like the transitions, the way it's been written. It's a nice slow piece compared to the violent rumbling that is the OP, but it's still really nice. I love the way it transitions. I love the way it tells a story, and we've got childlike Erin. There's a lot of people as well who are doing comparison videos out there for comparing the EDs, first ever ED to the last ever ED. There's a lot of overlay, there's a lot of mixture where Mikasa is now Erin, and there's a lot of interesting stuff, hidden vibes, hidden stories, hidden Easter eggs all in it. All of the OPs, all of the EDs for Attack on Titan have done that. They've created this sense of mystery, this sense of unknowing. I think it's a very good, solid ED. I'm very happy to put it in third position. In second position, Sabiko Bisco. Hakao, the reason it's up there, by the voice actors. Tanjiro is singing. Bisco is singing with Milo. It's a lot more fun, adventurous compared to both Attack on Titan and Sabiko Bisco having a strong, violent open and then a nice contrasted ED. Sabiko Bisco, absolutely love it to pieces. I love that they sing together. There's not a great deal going on in the music itself, but I'm giving it credit because both of them having to sing, coming together, and there's such a great chemistry between Bisco and Milo. It gets to a point when you've watched so much anime, you just pick up on voice actors. Kenjiro Suda is my favourite, but there's a lot of other voice actors I really admire out there. I think it's great. I think the OP is definitely the strongest point for Sabiko Bisco, but the ED is still giving it a shot. Really nice telling, a really nice vibe, closes up the anime quite nicely. Always gets me hyped for wondering when the next episode is going to come out. Definitely deserving its place in second for me. In first position, talking about Tanjiro, we have Demon Slayer, and this is Asa Gakuro by Amir. I love Amir. She's such a good singer. I love Amir. Amazing. I had to put the ED in here because I really like the ED. I like the way it closed it up and it all builds quietly, and seeing in that screen just makes me go, no, where's the next episode? Because it always had a habit of ending us on a cliffhanger. Season 2 has been amazing. Just amazing. Jaw-dropping at times. Final episode, my jaw was on the floor. And every time I saw the ED, I was like, oh no, it's over. I want to know what's going to happen. I like the way it's drawn. I like the art style for Demon Slayer. I like the music for Demon Slayer. I am currently making a cosplay for Demon Slayer. I have Gyu's katana sat by my bed. It's great. I've made it by hand. It's got the engravings. I just love Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is amazing, and it's an anime I chose off the bat to watch by myself. Nobody really telling me to watch it, so it's got a special place in my heart for finding a gem like Demon Slayer on my own and going, I think I'll give it a chance, and being mind blown. I love the ED. I think it's amazing. I cannot wait for season 3. Last but not least, let's go into my top 3 ranking. Bear in mind, ranking will change. I've got to put these in ranking orders now, so we're going to go through halfway point. This is taking into account all of the episode 6s. Anything which has come out after that is going to go into the final review. Final review will come out in about 5 weeks' time. I have already started to look at the next season. It's very different. Compared to this season, it's very different. I've got a few things I want to watch, but it might be quite quiet on the channel. Oddly enough, we seem to get more subscribers when I'm not posting, so I might have to see if I can take more breaks and see what happens. First things first, my honourable mention. And the honourable mention is always there. Gem which I think needs more love. A gem that is amazing, but is definitely not getting the attention it deserves. So the honourable dark horse mention is Sabikui Bisco. There are not enough people watching this anime, and it doesn't deserve a 7.4. People kind of writ it off as being too wacky without really watching it, and there's so much good storytelling in this anime. This anime's storytelling is very clever. It will give you nuggets of the plot very indirectly without you even realising how important that bit of information is. Sometimes characters will just talk to themselves, and key information right there that you're missing out on. That's a fantastic story. It's stylized. It's got great voice acting talents inside it, like Tenjiro Suda. Again, Tanjiro is in it as Milo. Inagami from Jujutsu Kaisen. He's also the Tomura Shigaraki. He's also the guy who does Tomura Shigaraki. He's also in it. So there's so many good voice actors inside this anime. It's just not getting the love. It's making the charts though. I'm noticing on a lot of these anime trending charts, it's coming in 4th, it's coming in 3rd, it's coming in 5th. There are people out there who are watching it and loving it, but it's just not getting enough attention for me. It needs more love. It needs people to check it out. Off the wall, it's crazy, it's colourful, it's stylized. I get the same kind of vibes from 90s animes whilst watching it. I love this anime and I really think it needs more love out there. In third position, I'm going to give it to My Dress Up Darling, only because I am having so much fun with it, and as well, it means a lot to me. It's touching on a topic like cosplay. Absolutely loving this anime. Sure, it's a bit more naughtier than I maybe let the guys know when I first promoted this anime, but it's fun. I think it's handled in a very decent way. It's not just pervy for the sake of pervy. The characters are that way, and the way it doesn't come off as this feeling like the FBI are going to kind of knock on my door. It feels natural. It feels fun. It feels comfortable to watch, and I loved cosplaying elements because it gives me a chance to talk about myself in my breakdowns on my own channel, talk to you guys about what it is that I love. I love traveling. I love anime. I love cosplay, and cosplay is something dear to my heart. I am an international cosplayer. I have represented the UK 2 times now, coming 3rd and 4th. One day, maybe again, I'll try and do it again. Cosplay is something I really enjoy, and hopefully there's a few of you out there who do cosplay. Anime fans, cosplay fans seem to go hand in hand. This anime is fun. This anime is heartfelt. It's comic. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's really well animated at times. The art style is very, very nice. Really like the idea of different characters being edited. We've got anime within anime. It's animeception. I definitely have to crown currently 3rd position to My Dress Up Darling. 2nd place, 1st place. This was difficult, guys. This was so difficult. Bear in mind, I'm coming in at halfway mark. Coming in when everything had its episode 6s out. 2nd place is going to Attack on Titan. Just because it hasn't heated up yet, and I know it hasn't heated up yet. It's amazing. I love it to pieces. The story is good. But I was watching both. You guys know what's in 1st place. You guys know. I was watching both of them. Every time one was edging out just a tiny bit more for me. And I think it mainly is because obviously Attack on Titan, it has to warm up. Coming slap bang into the middle of action, but there's going to be these quieter moments. There's going to be a lot of things starting to move as we get towards it. The twists and the turns are amazing. I am loving the final season. I can't wait to see it all wrap up because it's history. It's going to be a historical moment when Attack on Titan finally finishes airing. I am enjoying it. I can't wait to see how dark and twisted it's going to get. Awaiting seeing certain scenes animated. But it's been a long ride, and the anime means, again, a lot to me. Maybe I'm putting it here because of how much an anime means to me. But I think you do get attachments to certain animes. They come at certain points or they mean something to you. Attack on Titan will always go down as a moment in an anime con where seeing most of the scouts in a row just cheering and just feeling that energy from a load of people who share the same passion and love for a certain anime. And I think the Attack on Titan train suffered a bit when we had a big gap and there was a lot of gaps between airings, but I would rather that and they give us a really good season and a really good story than rushing something. And it's a story that I think took its time, for the most part has stuck the landing. So yes, in 1st place is Demon Slayer. I have to, guys. This might change as we get to the end of the season review because Demon Slayer is gone now. There's no more episodes, but every single episode of this arc has been jaw-dropping. It's been stunning. The music, Demon Slayer is one of my favorite soundtracks for an anime. I love the soundtrack. It's beautiful, and it's not even Hiroyuki Sawano, and you know how much I love him. It's colourful. The fights are beautiful. Ufotable is bringing the money when it comes to those attack scenes. The fight at the end when we've got everybody fighting the same demon, just the sheer power it takes to take down just one, and this is the lowest upper moon. Everybody, and the fact that you've wiped out one of the Hashiras, he's retired, he's gone. Multiple damages on our main trio. That is a scary thing, and knowing that we've got to meet the other guys still. I don't know what upper moon he is, but he's called Doma, I think, and his voice actor is a god. I am mad scientist, motherfucker. Mamoru Miyano, I think that's how we pronounce it. We've broken down Zombieland Saga. You guys know how much I love him to pieces in Zombieland Saga. He is Okabe from Steins Gate. I love his voice. His voice is amazing. Knowing that he is going to be in the next arcs gets me excited. And we've still got 3 upper moons who don't have voice actors yet. Could we maybe see Kenjiro Suda taking one of those roles? I would be overjoyed. I would be so happy. Demon Slayer would finally have everything I ever need in one anime. The music, the action, the voice acting, the funny moments as well. Those mice, the muscle mice. I love the muscle mice so much. the sexy Tengen in the robes, and then how disappointed he is at Zenitsu. That's going to be one of my favourite moments for anime of this season, because I love that disappointed face. He's just an unwanted child. Zenitsu finally kind of dawning upon him that, oh, it's just me left and I'm stuck with this guy who's got 3 wives. Every single thing about Demon Slayer, this arc has been amazing. I loved it to pieces, and it was always edging out. I would always watch Attack on Titan first. Oh, I said cheer up. I would tail off with Demon Slayer because it was just amazing. I always got so hyped and excited, and I was always sad with the cliffhangers. I have to give it to Demon Slayer. I don't know if it's going to stay this way. That is the beautiful thing about the midway review. We all now have to wait 5 weeks. We've got a lot of anime coming our way still. How are my rankings going to change by the end of season? By the end of season, I'm going to tell you my top 3 final placings. I'll give you my honourable mention. That could change as well, depending on what happens. Suddenly, people might all get on board the Sabaco Bisco train. I will also give you what I'm going to break down, what I'm going to watch for the next season, what's coming your way. I generally give you a bit of an overview on what animes are going your way. I give you a selection of the best ones that I think you deserve your attention. And then I'll tell you what I'm breaking down next season. Probably going to be aiming for 4 free animes to break down with you guys. 1 already, I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I can't wait to break it down. As soon as they announced that one in particular, I was like, yeah, I'm breaking it down. I have to watch it. I need it. Very hyped to bring that to you guys. But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys had fun with my little breakdown. I'm sorry it was late. Hopefully you guys don't disagree too much with my thoughts. But I put a lot of thought into this one, and I feel very confident in my choices. I had a lot of misgivings last season about my choices, and I still don't agree with my own choices. But I definitely feel confident about these choices in particular. I really hope that you guys are having a good season. I hope you're enjoying your winter 2022. And I can't wait to see what next season brings. So thank you guys so much. I will see you in another breakdown hopefully this week. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.